Welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Visual Red, and today we're doing a Watcher run. Meow is offering us remove a card from your deck, max HP plus 6, max HP plus 12 for a curse, or trade out for a boss relic. I love swapping out for a boss relic as Watcher, usually really good option. Plus 6 HP is always better than nothing, right? Removing a card is probably worse than nothing, since you need those strikes to kill Gremlin Knob, and curse for 12 max HP is usually a pretty good option. It kind of pales in comparison to max HP plus 6, because curses are pretty bad, unless there's like an early shop that we're forced into or something. There's a 4 elite path on the left. Fire, elite, fire, and then 2 in a row, and then the last one. Seems nice. We have to fight through 4 hallway fights to get there, but then we got a fire, so we can heal. If we don't like the 2 elite path, we can take a 1 elite path, elite shop. Seems like it's pretty good. Let's see what the boss relic is, and then we'll decide. Oh ho! Looks like we're going to be stance changing to that. Okay, is there any reason to take a different path? If we go to this elite, we only get 2 hallway fights, although there's 3 question marks, so maybe there's an extra hallway fight in there, and we only get 2 in the act. Yeah, I think if we're playing Watcher, we're probably better plan on getting 4. This fight does scare me, and if this is a fight, we have 2 hard pool fights, we could die there, but this is very unlikely to be a fight. Fight first or question mark first? Ooh, exercise. Oh, just stacking them up. Just got 3 of them. Oh wow! Thanks for the host. Interesting failure. I don't think I've seen your own before, but I appreciate it. Welcome to all the raiders or people who are hosting, and thank you for the follows, Skulls. Though, appreciate it. Just talking about our Act 1 pathing here. I think we're gonna go left and try and get these 4 elites. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A couple fires here. And thanks for the host, also Skulls. Though, what's going on here? Got some nice people saying hi. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna do question mark first. Let's see. Actually, can I justify that decision? No, I think let's actually do question mark second. If we lose health and we get the fruit hanging from the ceiling event, we want to be able to heal, so we'll take the fight first. They're attacking for 14. I'll go ahead and block for 15. No debuffs coming in, so we'll just have a second crack at turn 1. And this time we're going to double strike defend. Take 3, but kill 1. We're going to try and kill him without taking any more damage, so we'll go ahead and just enter Calm here. Yep. Eruption triple strike is definitely useful, something like that. Okay. We have to choose between Bowling Bash and Signature Move. I do really enjoy Signature Move decks, and if we're going to choose Signature Move, floor 1's kind of the place to choose it. How well does Signature Move go with Violet Lotus? Well, Violet Lotus gives you extra energy, and Signature Move is kind of expensive, so that's nice. Sometimes when you exit Calm, you're going into Wrath mode, and it's really nice to play Signature Move in Wrath mode. So I'm pretty happy to have that energy during that time. Play that card. Other things we can do, if we get like Flurry of Blows, which is good with stance changing, then those are easy to get out of hand, so we won't have any problem signature moving. We currently have 4 strikes and an eruption that could get stuck in hand with signature move. But I think I like signature move over Bowling Bash. Bowling Bash is good against sentries, it's also good against hard pool fights, and we are up against at least 1 hard pool fight here, because this is going to be a hard pool fight. So like the nightmare is we end up against Gang of Slimes, and on turn 1 we have like 2 strikes and a signature move. Wooden bowling match could have been really good. I think we'll try signature move though. It's more of a build around-y thing. Better against the elites generally. See if we can pull it off. Triple strike is the ideal start against cultist. Strike signature move is off lethal by 2. We could just take 6. Or we can defend strike. If we defend strike, we take 1 now. He attacks for 11 next turn. We can block out for 13 next turn. And enter calm. Probably doing some damage next turn. Yeah, I think going slower is better. Oh, I appreciate the host. Interesting failure. May your failures be interesting, and your bedtime be restful. And thanks you for the follow as well. This is lethal, so we'll just signature move him. Put a little bit of style on him. There's a Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows goes super well with Violet Lotus, so it's probably what we're looking at. I'm not a big fan of Foreign Influence. It can be good, and Collect can be good too. You know, I've forgotten to do the exercises that BMod demanded, so I'm gonna do those. Do one of them. Alright, and then let's grab that Flurry of Blows. And we're down to 2 on the exercise counter. Alright, I'm gonna take the question mark. Fights are bad. Ooh. Gosh, I do like this event quite a bit. Pain seems really bad though. Pain's like among the worst curses. And there's no way to get rid of it except for this shop. We could still do that shop and get 3 elites, but then we'd be forced into a later shop. I'm gonna finish up my tea, I'll be back in just a second. This is like one of my favorite relics in the game, though. Getting upgrades all the time is super good. Maybe we get like a lessons learned or something and we don't need this. If we're upgrading 1 card, it's probably signature move. Gets an additional 5 damage per energy, which is about the best you can expect. And 10 damage total, which is an absolute ton. Our boss for this act is Guardian. I can't just take pain and not have a plan to get rid of it though. We do 2 fights, one of them's a hard pool, and then we go get rid of it. Skipping this elite and fire, but getting an extra question mark. I don't like getting 2 shops though. Also, having a pain in a 13 card deck is extra bad, because we draw it like every 2 hands or something. Probably only does like 10 damage to us total though, in the next 2 fights. So it's like we take 10 damage, we skip an elite here, but we get warped tongs. I guess we're also skipping an upgrade. I'm gonna go for it. Alright. We cannot kill either of them, so I think the best we can do is break both and defend. So that's what we're going to do. Both of these attacks do 6. So it doesn't really matter which one goes where. Taking kind of a lot of damage. Ouch, 2 strikes, signature move, that's bad. The upgraded strike kills him, so that's nice. Maybe he could have not played that strike. I think maybe I'd take less damage in the fight if I don't play that strike. Interesting. Fight would have gone on for a turn longer, though. We kind of want to avoid picking attacks. What does pressure points plus look like? 11. It's only floor 4. Pretty reasonable time to take a pressure points. Pressure points goes nicely with signature move, because then signature move is playable, since pressure points is technically a skill. It's not good against Gremlin Knob. Crescendo is nice. We're trying to stance change, so being able to enter Wrath on demand is pretty nice. Also have the Flurry of Blows. And Crush Joints is a card. I think we'll take Crescendo. Crescendo like increases our capacity to do damage and is not an attack, which is true of both Crescendo and Pressure Points. But Crescendo, I think, is generally a better card later in the game, whereas Pressure Points ends up being hard to use. Is it, though? Pressure Points is just like 1 mana, deal 8 damage, right? Like, that's a pretty reasonable damage common. It's not quite as good as Empty Fist, but like Empty Fist is one of the best damage commons in the game, outside of maybe like Poison Stab. Okay, we'll take pressure points. God help me, if we get to like 2 or 3 of them, it could be really good. It's also not an attack against a Guardian, so we don't get damage return. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Oh, I was supposed to do exercise. I'll do it next time. Okay, we only want to play 2 cards, and I guess those cards are going to be Vigilant Strike. So now we can strike signature move. Pressure points does not count as an attack, so that's nice. And then we get lethal because of it. There you go. Got a flex spot out of the deal. Second Flurry of Blows, Empty Fist, or Just Lucky. Let me do some lunges, and we'll think about this. I thought about it, but I did not decide. Let's see. Empty Fist has a crazy upgrade. We have Warp Tongs, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll take Empty Fist. It's a way to get out of Wrath mode, which is pretty important. Ooh, man. Exercise. We're smithing. We could rest too. We've taken some damage. We've got the Warp Tongue, so we don't super need upgrades. Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. Still planning on taking 3 elites, so need a little bit of health to do that. Okay. Tantrum. We can afford Tantrum card remove. That's pretty exciting. I would love to find a Calm Enter, but there's none here. We have Tantrum and Flex Pot too. Okay, yeah, Tantrum card remove it is. Alright, well that was a great store. This turns out to be a fight. We can like Tantrum Empty Fist Strike. Or Tantrum Strike Empty Fist rather. We'll do 9 plus 18 is 27, plus another 18 is 45. .45 kills the Acid Slime, does not kill the Looter. If we Flex Pot, we could probably kill both. So Flex Pot goes up to 8 times 3, so that's 24. Plus, this would end up doing 14 doubled is 28. So 24 plus 28, these are both 28. So we can't kill both. We can do kill him and do 28 damage to him, leaving him at 6. It's not really any better than just killing him and taking the 3, or taking the 3 extra, taking 11. Okay. Okay, Flurry double defend is happening. Alright, he has chosen the big attack, so he's not running away this turn, but he will run away next turn. We're also guaranteed to get Tantrum and Pressure Points next turn, which is a good amount of damage. So it's 9 damage, plus 8 damage is 17. Pressure Points does not get doubled by being Wrath mode. We're going to Vigilance this turn, which means we're going to have extra energy next turn. Do we need to... If we strike, how often do we get lethal? I think pretty much every time. So we'll go ahead and strike. We'll take 6, but I think it's worth it. We have to get lethal here, or in this fight. We can't let him run. Luckily, we drew 2 strikes. Ooh, hey, look at that. Flex Pot, Ancient Pot. Pretty good set of potions right there. Battle Hymn is great. We'd end up getting a bunch of upgraded smites because of the Warped Tongs. Empty Body is also very nice. It would be our first defensive card. Helps us do our stance changing thing. We're getting kind of out of whack for how many exits versus enters we have. We've already got 1 exit and 2 Wrath enters, but only 1 Calm enter. But we really want to get Calm enters. So I think we're going to pause taking stance exits or Wrath enters until we find at least 1 more Calm enter. So I think it's between Battle Hymn and Third Eye. Third Eye is also an excellent defensive tool, especially if we end up getting a Weave or something. But Battle Hymn is quite good. Maybe we take Battle Hymn and then only take defensive tools for the rest of the act. Or Calm enters. Okay. Duality, huh? Well, now we're looking for Orange Pellets. Orange Pellets is super good. I don't know if we survive 3 elites here. I guess we only have to survive 2 elites, and then we could dodge the last one. We've got crazy potions. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, turn 1 battle him. Very nice. We could wake up right now. I think I'd rather enter calm or wake him up with pressure points or signature remove. Those are both good. All right. What would we do here? We could Eruption Strike Empty Fist, or we could Eruption Smite plus Empty Fist. That works too. Or we could just wait. If we wait, we exhaust Ascender's Bane, we build up another Smite, and we might get pressure points or signature move. You know what? That Battle Hymn was a bad pick. I shouldn't have picked the Battle Hymn, because it's really bad with signature move. Should have noticed that, but I didn't. So Battle Hymn basically guarantees that we always have attacks in hand, and signature move is only playable if we don't have attacks in hand. So, huge anti-combo there that I did not notice until right now. So that's something we're going to be struggling with. We basically turned that signature move into a curse, and we cannot afford to have a curse here. So if we Eruption Smite Empty Fist, we clear out the Smite out of hand. And then if we don't draw any other attacks, we could Smite signature move next turn. But I think I'd rather just build up another Smite and play pressure points to wake him up. Maybe we just Eruption Strike Smite, and then maybe drop Vigilance, and maybe just do a bunch of attacks next turn. I think I like that, just skip Empty Fist. Okay. We probably have lethal here with the flex spot. We could Tantrum Smite Strike. So this is currently 18, that's 18, so those together are 36, plus 24 is 60. So we would only need to add 11 damage. I'm pretty sure that adds at least 11. Other things we could do... Vigilance is basically free. We could Vigilance and then Tantrum, but then we lose double damage on the Tantrum. I think we're pretty happy spending a flex spot to get a perfect Lagavulin. Obviously it's a big resource, but we need to free up a potion slot too, so. Courier, huh? Second pressure points pretty much have to take, because we took the first one. And decks with 1 pressure point need 2 pressure points. We are in a little bit of danger for just junking up our deck, because the signature move is not good anymore. And pressure points usually aren't good, so if we have a card that we know isn't good and cards that usually aren't good, we're in a dangerous position. But hey, we're trying to do pressure points. The duality actually says don't do pressure points, because we want to be playing attacks. And I said I was going to take defensive tools and Deceive Realities here. Deceive Reality has some sort of cross synergy with Battle Hymn in that they both create cards, and those cards say retain on them. So if we get either Establishment or Master Reality, that's good with both. I don't think we can skip the second pressure points though. We need to actually get that to go. So I'll take it. That's a huge mistake. I'm just gonna kill this run. We can Tantrum Empty Fist, defend, or we could pressure points, Empty Fist, defend. I guess Tantrum Empty Fist Defend does more damage right now. It does 9 plus 18 is 27, whereas this just says 8 plus 9 is 17. So we're missing 10 damage to develop 8 mark. But the next pressure points will do so much damage, so let's start there. We don't have lethal, so we should go into Calm. And play Battle Hymn or Strike. Hey Kanabi, how's it going? If we battle him, we get 12 damage for 1 energy next turn. It looks like we're a little bit light on attacks next turn. So let's play battle him. I'm doing great. Got a raid this morning from Interesting Failure, who's no longer here, but I appreciate the support. So this pressure point is 16, so he's left at 15. And then we'd have to do 9 plus, that is actually lethal. 9 plus 7, 60. Okay. Pressure points. Sometimes it works. Flurry of Blows seems great. Trying to do stance changing stuff. I'll take it. Alright, here's Gremlin Nod. Once again, signature move is unplayable because of 2 strikes. So that's unfortunate. We have pressure points, so that's something. Probably going to use the Ancient Potion against the Vulnerable here. Ancient Potion doesn't do much in Act 1, unless you get it with Flex Pot, which we did, but we didn't use it, so. We have 3 temporary strength. Oh no! I'm going to restart the fight. I accidentally used Ancient Pot to gain 1 dex there. Which is not my intention. Okay, same start. We could use Ancient Pot to gain 2 dex right now, but no. I think I'm actually just going to save the Ancient Pot. Because of the interaction with duality. Okay, well, welcome back. Yeah, sleep is overrated. I think we do play a defend. It's kind of dangerous. Let's see, if we play defend, he hits us for 2. And then... I mean, if I were you, I would want my headphones back. It is kind of nice to watch something over your partner's shoulder, though. It's a little bit of an intimate experience. I don't know what you guys' relationship is like, but I appreciate doing it. Who knows if my wife appreciates it? I don't know. Let's see. So next turn, what are we gonna do? He's gonna be at 43. What's our max damage? It's probably like Flurry, Tantrum, Flurry, Pressure Point, Strike. So that's gonna be 4 plus 9 is 12. Is 13 plus 8 is 21 plus 12 is 33 plus 16 is 49. So that is lethal, but it has to be exactly these 4 cards out of 9, so not very likely. There is actually, we can do the same thing with Eruption instead of Tantrum, because we're only using, oh wait, no we can't, because Pressure Points and Strike both take 1. So most likely we're not killing him next turn, so we shouldn't plan on it. So if we block this turn, we block for 8, he hits us for 2. So we end up blocking 8 damage and then taking 5 extra, so it's a net positive 3 health, assuming we kill him on the 3rd turn, which I think is pretty reasonable to assume. Okay. Okay, well we have to block here to survive. So I guess it's Tantrum Vigilance? Yuck. Tantrum Flurry Vigilance is a little bit better, because we get the duality proc. Alright, should be lethal next turn, but we are taking some damage. Oh my god, we got Shuriken. Well, Shuriken is insane with all the flurry of blows stuff that's happening. Third pressure points. We have Duality, Shuriken, and we have 2 copies of pressure points, considering taking a third. That has to be wrong, right? Halt is really good here. It's 3 more than we need, right? You know, the only health point that matters is the last one, right? I think we just take Halt. It's a good way to pay off Duality. We enter and exit Calm, Wrath pretty frequently, so let's take Halt. I wish we could buy health at this store. Ooh, we almost can. Oh my god. Jeez. Going to 2 shops is so brutal. Oof. No, I actually have 1 left. I just keep forgetting. Oh. Now I've got 2 left. Oh my god. Let's see, so you're adding 4? Okay, now I'm up to 5 left. Womp womp. More exercise for me. Okay. Do we want any of these cards? We just took a Halt. Are we interested in a second Halt? There's also a Speed Pot available with our Ancient Pot. We could card remove. Keeping in mind we have Courier, so if we buy something it gets replaced. What if we card remove the signature move? That feels gross. I don't want to do that. Strike has to be worse, right? Because we do have the energy from Violet Lotus, so like maybe if we find some calm enters, we can actually start playing signature move again. We can't afford Speed Pot card remove because we can barely afford card remove. We can afford Halt Speed Pot. Halt and Speed Pot seem like what you would want to do if you're like trying to grit your way to survival. I guess Smoke Bomb is an option for that too. We could Smoke Bomb and go into this elite fight, and then if we manage to be able to cheese it for 0 health, we could take a relic, and if we don't, we Smoke Bomb. That's kind of an interesting idea. Yep, very cheesy. Yeah, I like how the cheese has little stink lines. It's a stinky cheese. I think we're gonna need to get lucky to win from here. So let's try the Smoke Bomb thing. We've already got a really good interaction with Artifact Potion, where we can just get a bunch of decks from Duality and then purge the decks down. So we don't really need to buy Speed Pot to like amp that up even higher. Although it does work well with that combo. I just don't know if I'm surviving a fight at 4 HP if I don't buy Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb at least guarantees we get to the boss, which means we don't get the embarrassing Meow options next time. We also get to a fire, right? I think Smoke Bomb is the highest win % play. It also gives us a chance at an extra relic, so I think we have to do that. I'm not sure which elite we can beat with 0 damage. Maybe Lagavulin? Maybe if things line up perfectly, Sentries. I mean, those are the 2 we can be fighting, so I guess good. Okay. This looks like a pretty good turn to start. Tantrum, Double Strike. I guess we should be starting with Flurry of Blows. And maybe a Pressure Points. But if we don't play Tantrum, we don't have any Wrath Enters. Ooh, wow. That's a great question, Interesting Failure. Zucchini consumption worldwide per day in kilograms. Well, I'm not super familiar with kilograms, but I know that they're like approximately 2.2 pounds, so I guess I'm familiar enough to do the conversion. But I don't know like intuitively how much a single zucchini weighs in terms of kilograms. I feel like a zucchini, like a nice hefty one, is like half a pound. Maybe it's like 0.7 pounds or something. So, okay, so let's say it's half a pound. Let's say on average, 1 in 40 people eats a zucchini every day. I don't think zucchinis are like super commonly eaten. So let's say 1 in 40 people eats a zucchini, and we're gonna assume that that works worldwide. Wow, 2.1 pounds. I think that's like a quote unquote way up to 2.5 pounds, right? That's like if you go to a farmer's market where they're like having a zucchini growing competition, you get like a 2-pounder. I could consider upgrading it to 1 pound, but that's a 5-inch wide zucchini. Come on, can you imagine? That's a monster. I've never seen a zucchini wider than 2 inches. Okay, so let's assume we have a half pound of zucchinis, and that 1 in every 40 people eats a zucchini. That's 1 zucchini pound per 80 people, right? Let's just round that up to 100 people, because whatever. Okay, so every 100 people eats 1 pound of zucchini. So you basically just take the world's population, divide it by 100. That's how many pounds of zucchini the world eats a day. I don't really know what the world population is. Is it like 12 billion? So you got like 120 million pounds of zucchini. Divide that by 2.2. So you got like 50 million kilograms of zucchinis. Dang, I'm way off on world population. I thought it was gonna go, I thought it went up more. I thought we hit like, didn't we hit 6 in like the year 2000? Come on, man. Let's make some babies, people of the world. Okay, so we probably want to play, okay, back to Slay the Spire. I mean, I appreciate that you engaged with the stream title, because, you know, that's why we're all here, just to talk about zucchinis. Have you heard the word of zucchinis? Okay, so if we play Tantrum, Strike, a couple things happen. We get a Strength, we get to shuffle Tantrum back into the deck, and we get into Wrath mode. So 9 plus 12 is 21, plus 18 is 39. If we do 39 damage, we're doing 31 through his armor. It's not a terrible start. It's hard for me to imagine blocking out next turn, being in Wrath mode, and not wanting to use Smoke Bomb. And it's also hard for me to imagine killing him next turn. But it's like equally hard for me to imagine a better starting turn, so I think we're just gonna go for it and probably end up Smoke Bombing next turn. Tantrum double pressure points is what we got. Well, I don't think that's lethal, but we'll give it a shot. It was not lethal. You know what? We'll give it a shot. Alright, I think we got a rest here. Yeah, we were actually pretty close. If we'd gotten, like, Tantrum, what is it, Signature Move, I think we actually would have gotten lethal, and Signature Move got upgraded or something. We're so close. Alright, we've got 3 attacks on turn 1. Do we just take the 3 decks right now? I think we do. It's going to be hard to line up 3 attacks on any future turn. I mean, we will have the 2 Flurry of Blows, so it will happen for sure. Yeah, I think I'll just do it now. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen that interaction before, the way that Duality works is you get a temporary dexterity, and the way temporary stats work in Slay the Spire is when you get the temporary stat, you get two stats, one of which is a buff and one of which is a debuff. The buff is that you just get 1 permanent stat, and then you get a debuff, that at the end of the turn removes a permanent stat. So when you play 3 attacks, you get 3 stacks of Dex and 3 stacks of end of turn Dex down. And then if you play the Artifact Potion, or the Ancient Potion, you get an Artifact, and the Artifact removes the next application of a debuff, and the end of turn Dex down from the temporary Dex counts as a debuff, so the Ancient Potion negates it. So you get to keep your Dex, which is nice. Okay, would love to be able to do 35 damage here, but we clearly can't. We can do like 14 plus 8. So I think we're just going to double block and survive the turn and develop pressure points, because that's eventually how we're going to do most of our damage in this fight. Start scaling. Vigilance Empty Fist gets us a bunch of flurries of blows. I never know how to say that. And then we probably battle him. And also split him. Great. Get an extra, whatchamacallit? Strength. We are dead. That lined up poorly. Crap. I guess I have no one to blame but myself, because I drew exactly all of the cards in my draw pile. I drew like these 5 cards, so if I had looked at my draw pile, I would have known that I had no block next turn. So I should have actually not split him last turn. So this one's going to go down to a misplay, unfortunately. We might as well go out in style. I guess this one does more. Oh wait, this one does the most damage. That's the way to do it. Okay. Well, Drat. That worked really bad.